This is Raising.A.Dad.Solutions. I'm Robert, and I'm back talking to fathers about the creation of a future hustler, and that's in a positive term. A young person, and as the writing of this article is in the fourth grade, who setting themselves apart by taking hold of a skill that they have, and I guarantee you that they will have the ability. I won't guarantee anything, but I'm going to say this skill right here is setting them apart to be able to monetize this skill. Let's continue. Fair use on this article. The article is from upworthy.com. Shout out to Upworthy. Title: Fourth grader writes heartwarming letter to neighbors asking them if he can take their cute dog for walks. A play date was set up for the puppy to meet the little boy while the letter quickly went viral online. Here, I'll read the letter. Hello, neighbor. My name is, I think it's Troy. I'm in the fourth grade, and I'm just wondering if maybe after this virus, you need a dog sitter. And if so, I can take your dog on walks and might say Mo. I don't know. I can't read that last word in the corner. Article was published by Anusha J on December 30th, 2022. The article was originally published on May 10th, 2021, yet it's been updated. Let's go get into this, dig into the article. Dogs are considered man's best friends, which would make puppies a little boy's best friend. I like the intro to this article. That was a great eye catcher. This is especially true in the case of a fourth grader named Troy and a puppy named Arthur. An adorable letter written by Troy to Arthur's humans. Hold up. So this is one of these politically correct woke articles. Arthur's humans? You mean Arthur's owners? Arthur is a thing in the grand scheme of nouns. A person, place, a thing, and idea is a noun. He's not an idea. He's not a place. He's not a person. So Arthur's a thing, and things are owned. Arthur has humans, and the humans have Arthur. Let's continue. Has been making the rounds on the internet and melting hearts. The handwritten letter was a polite request from Troy seeking to dog sit Arthur sometime in the future when there was no longer a pandemic. I see why it was republished. I guess this would be considered post-pandemic. This was published on Instagram, it seems, with 22,900 likes as of the publishing of this article, I believe, or that may be from when it was published in May. And it looks like this dog, Arthur the Floof. Arthur in Chicago, Illinois, has a Instagram page. Arthur popular. The note read, and I read the note earlier. The picture of the cute letter was shared on Arthur had his own Instagram page, aptly named Arthur the Floof, for the fluffy golden retriever that he is. The caption read on the post read, I made friends with a small human today. He's like basically me size. I bet I can get him to give me more treats than my humans. The picture soon made its way to other social media sites, and the internet hoped the two would get to meet sooner rather than later. The internet is hoping for decision makers to say, "Hey, we're gonna let our Arthur be walked by a neighbor." But let's continue. Another picture on Instagram has 8,639 likes. Pretty popular author. Arthur's pretty popular. Much to everyone's delight, a play date was set up for the puppy to meet the little boy. In a follow-up post, people who were eagerly waiting for some Troy Arthur meetup news were delivered with a delightful pup date. Me and the small neighbor, I like how these are the owners of the humans of Arthur make these errors in their grammar and spelling. Well, I wouldn't say grammar, but make errors in spelling. Pretty cool. Me and the small neighbor had a really great socially distant play date today. Because he's so small, we didn't take any pics just for privacy purposes. But he told me all about his dog friend and even showed me some dance moves. I have a feeling we're going to be best buds. People love the sweet interaction so much that the puppy soon became internet famous. So the interaction was just discussed. And those who viewed it, the 29,000 plus, then the 8,000 plus people who liked the image above, and the 15,410 likes from this picture. That's over 40,000, close to 50,000 likes. They like a discussion. But yes, as they just said, there was not even an interaction that can be seen based off of socially distant standard, social distancing. That's very interesting. Maybe the boy wasn't even there. He just was discussed. My humans told me that me and my friend Troy broke the pupper net yesterday. Oh, I gotta get these pictures. Hey, this is a handsome, cute dog. Cute, handsome, one of them. Uh, Another post read after their budding friendship went viral and was even featured on the news. This became popular just by a dog saying that, by owners, the humans of authors saying that their dog would be meeting another human, which is a little boy in this case. It became popular. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's continue. I'm glad it brought me so many new friends. Do any of you have treats to spare? Oh, this is a grifter. This dog right here, grifter. These humans of Arthur are grifting. They trying to get money. This is a money play, y'all. But this is a money play. Oh my gosh. I want to see this little boy. And not that I want to see him, but I just want to see that they're telling the truth about this letter. Because this is a lot of effort being exacted on the public to get something out of them. Because as the line, the question just read, do any of you have treats to spare? I celebrated my newfound celebrity status by trying to eat a dead baby bird because I got to keep my humans humble. The first person update from Arthur stated, "Hey man, we vegans out here. Plant-based diets, baby. That's violence. Exacted upon an animal to animal, trying to eat a dead baby. But come on, y'all, stop. Hey, we're vegans out here. Okay, have some empathy towards those who live the vegan lifestyle, the plant-based lifestyle. Okay, can't be talking about dead baby birds. But let's continue. He currently has over 48,000 followers on his Instagram page. Wow. User John Richmond JJ commented, "This might be the sweetest thing I've ever read." Another user said, "What a sweet, sweet boy and floof. Congratulations to Arthur's mamas, for all their accomplishments this year as well. It's been joyful watching your family flourish. Thank you for sharing with us all." What do you mean his mamas? So the mamas are writing for Arthur. So who are the mamas? That's a story. That's a story in itself. I mean, I'm just reading this article right here because I'm just looking at the grifting going on, and from the title, I'm looking at the evidence that Troy knows how to win people over. That's where I'm coming from. Troy knows how to win people over, but this article is not so much about Troy. The title is, and this is semi clickbait, but I want to focus on Troy because this is a great asset that Troy has to be able to talk to his neighbors and ask to be a dog walker. He just asked for some money. I'm Troy trying to get paid. Arthur the Floof 5,976 likes. It was a cute dog. Arthur got to meet more children after this and had raving reviews about them as well. So Arthur's actually meeting children, yet Arthur couldn't meet Troy in pictures. Yeah. Wow. Small humans are the best humans. Sorry, mom. SRY moms. They let me jump all around town with them. I don't even mind when they play with my furs, Arthur stated in another post. On the eve of his first birthday, Arthur reshared the letter he had received and said, "For the last day before my birthday, I had to look back on the thing that brought me all you. Thanks to my pal down the hall, I made so many internet friends this year. Just as an update, Troy and I hung out a lot before I moved to Utah. This will always be our fave quarantine memory." So this is about the dog, not so much about Troy. 3,403 likes. Cool. He's a very popular dog. Reddit users shared their puppy and children friendships as well. Now, uh, Arthur has moved from Chicago. It looks like the Instagram is from Chicago, but it looks like Arthur has moved to Utah. But we're going to focus on Troy. My neighbor kids did the same thing to me pre-COVID. Let me just tell you, it's the best. For $100 a month, they take my GSD for 1 hour a day. It's more like 3. They're 7 and 10, and they ride bikes with her, run with her, train her to do new tricks. My dog loves kids and is the happiest dog with them. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Raj96 wrote, "This is awesome. Get to teach kids in your community about working hard. This is what I'm talking about. And you're keeping your dog socialized, especially with children." I like that. This is the purpose of this article. These two followers, they're talking about hard work, and they're also talking about, one is talking about paying children to work with the dog. That's keeping money in the community. Well, keeping money in the community for young children to be able to play with the animal that's in the neighborhood, but also paying those children for labor and teaching them a skill as they grow older. Now we have arthurthefloof in Salt Lake City, Utah. 2,049 likes. So we have just finished this article, which this title is clickbait, because we actually never saw Troy. Fourth grader, that's clickbait. Writes heartwarming letter to neighbors asking them if he can take their cute dog for walks. Now, this is a pretty powerful article. Okay, I am thankful for the what is probably the imaginary person of Troy. But the lesson here is that young people are have a lot of enterprise, and they have enterprising spirits, and that's one thing we need to take advantage of as adults, as fathers. Our ability to be able to look at our child and say, do they have an enterprising spirit? And if so, teach them how to invest in themselves by us as fathers investing in that child. And what I mean by investing in that child is teaching that child that they actually have a skill that they have been able to pull out of themselves and exact upon the world. This is some pretty powerful stuff. I like this idea of Troy being an enterprising person, and hope that one day we get to meet Troy. We have definitely met Arthur, and Arthur's two moms have taken him from what I believe Chicago. That's what the Instagram post had earlier, and now it has Salt Lake City, Utah. So hopefully there will be moments in the future where Troy and Arthur can meet and we can share we can see images. But for now, we're going to say thank you, Troy, for being the upstanding young person that you are. Once again, this is Raising.A.Dad.Solutions. I'm Robert, and I'm back giving you all my interpretation of articles as it relates to fathers and how they can build better relationships with their child. Have a great day. Have a happy new year into 2023 and beyond. Peace.